Hey guys, it's Nick, aka the winner of Nick's Gamers. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start a Minecraft 1.8.8 server in Windows 10. As you can see here, we are now up to date and in Windows 10. So, this server is going to be awesome, but it's not going to be extremely awesome because it's not a 24-hour server, meaning it uses your own computer's resources. So, if you have a bad computer, it's not going to work too well. 2, it's only active when you're up and managing it. And 3, it's only up and running while your computer's up and running. So if you want it to be open all the time, then your computer has to be all the time. That's not ideal. And last but not least, it uses your own public IP address. What that means is that it uses what basically allows you to get on any website, and people can do some very, very, very bad things with your public IP address, including slow your internet down, find out where you live, things like that. So you only want to give the public IP address out to people you trust, your best friends, your family, close family, that is, and things of that nature. You do not want to just give it out to everybody on the internet. Thus, it's very, very important you make sure what you're wanting to use the server for is that for close family and friends, and only for certain times. You don't leave it up all the time. If that's not the case, I've got a solution for you. NixGames.com/Apex, an amazing 24-hour server host where you can get an amazing Minecraft server, the best quality out there, and I've tried everybody, for just $3 per month. It's incredible. Go check it out. Again, NixGames.com/Apex, first link down below. $3 server, incredible deal. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It uses their hardware, it uses their IPs. You can give it to anyone you want without any worries. They also have DDoS protection, so I was saying they could take your internet offline. They can't take down Apex's. So anyway, guys, there's that. Go check it out. First link down below. If that's not what you're looking for, though, then let's go ahead and jump on into the tutorial. First off, we want to go to minecraft.net/download right here. We then want to scroll down until we find minecraft_server.1.8.jar or 1.8.8.jar. Anyway, once you find this, you want to click on it, and then it will download the file. You want to keep that file. We can minimize this, and here it is on our desktop. Now, if it's not on your desktop automatically like it is for me, then don't worry, don't fret. Click on the folder icon up here in the top, and then scroll down until you see this PC. For me, it's closed, so we want to click on that this PC arrow, and then you'll find the downloads folder. It should be here in your downloads folder. Take it from there and drag it to your desktop. Once it's on your desktop, we need to create a new folder, so right click, new folder. We can title it whatever we want, MC server 1.8.8. That works for me. Go ahead and hit enter. And now we want to take this Minecraft server file that we downloaded and drag it into this new folder we created. Again, doesn't matter if it's called MC server 1.8.8. It could be called whatever. Like, it could be called Nick server. Whatever. It doesn't matter what this folder is called, but we need to create one and then drag that file into it. Once this file's here, we want to go ahead and double click on it. If the double clicking doesn't work, then go to the third link in the description down below. That's going to be Java. What that's going to do is take you to the place to download the most recent Java version for your computer. You can download that, install it, 64 or 32-bit, whichever one you have. Download it, install it, and then this should work once you've done that. Now let's go ahead and agree to the Eula. As you can see, it created some files because we double clicked on that. So let's go ahead and agree to the Eula. To do that, you want to just double click on the Eula here. It'll open up this handy little notepad document. We want to then go to this website right here, account.mojang.com/Minecraft_Eula. You want to make sure you agree to all that. I've read that thing a billion times, so be sure to so I know what it is, but you need to be sure you agree to it, so go check that out. Once you are sure you agree to it, you can go ahead and change it from Eula equals false to Eula equals true, TRUE, just like that. Go ahead and click File, Save, and then again, File, Save. Make sure it's spelled correctly, TRUE, true, exactly like that. File, save again. If it's not exactly like that, lowercase, and spelled that exact way, it will not work. That's the bottom line. So make sure it's saved. Go ahead and close out of that. And then want to go ahead and double click on Minecraft_server.1.8.8 yet again. It will now open up a nice little visual thing back here, a nice little program that allows us to spawn in the Minecraft world. As you can see, it's generating it, and then it's done. And once you see done right there, you can go ahead and type STOP in this little hot box right there. So stop, enter, and there you go. It's not going to close out of the server. Now we need to create a bat file. Oh god, that sounds scary. It's not though, don't worry. All you've got to do is right click, create a new text document right there. text document. You don't have to name this, so just leave it new text document. That's fine. Go ahead and open up your new text document, and now go check out that description down below, because this right here is going to be down there, and you need to decide which one you want. Well, Nick, I don't know how to decide. 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes, 4. What do I do? Well, don't freak out. Don't calm yourself. Calm yourself. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and click on the Windows icon up here. We're going to search PC. It will then say this PC right here. Click on that. And then from here, you want to go to Computer. And then you want to go to System Properties over here. It will then open up this where we can see installed memory, RAM, 32 gigabytes right there. So I can most definitely use this 4 gigabyte RAM thing for my server because I have 32. That's like less than, what is that, 1/4 of my RAM? Yeah, I'm fine. That's less than 1/4 of my RAM, actually. That's like 1/8 of my RAM. I'm fine. However, if you have 2 gigabytes of RAM, the highest you want to be going is 1 gigabyte. For if you have 4 gigabytes, the highest you want to be going is 2 gigabytes, and the highest if you have 6 is 3. If you have 8 gigabytes, you can go 4. You don't need to go over 4, by the way. 4 is plenty for a vanilla Minecraft server. But anyway, you never want to use more than half of your RAM for your Minecraft server. Usually, most servers can run off of 2 gigabytes of RAM perfectly fine. If you're going to have like 5 or 6 people in there, you should be good to go with that many. If you're going to have more than that, you might want to up it to 3 or 4, but otherwise, you're going to be good to go. Nevertheless, for my server, because we're going all out, we're going to go ahead and use the 4 gigabyte one. So we're going to highlight it, right-click, copy, and then paste it into our new text document file. Now we want to go ahead and click File, Save As, and then we want to save this in the MC Server 1.8.8 folder, as it doesn't really matter at all, but one thing we do want to do is make sure we click on all files down here. But after we've done that, it doesn't matter what we name it. I'm going to type it startserver.bat. Startserver.bat. Now, one other important part, other than the all files save type, is the end of it. .bat. If you don't do that, it will not work. So make sure you do whatever. We could do whatever right here. It doesn't matter. Start server, run, doesn't matter. But after that, you need to put .bat, because if you don't, it's not going to work. You then also need to save type as all files, because if you don't do that, it's not going to work. Now go ahead and click save, and then we can actually close out of this and close out of this. And right here on this folder, we'll have a new text document, which we can actually delete. But other than the new text document, we have Start Server. So go ahead and double click on that, and it will open up the CMD. It'll run through some things, do some stuff, and then open up the same thing. But there's one key difference. Now we have 97% free of our memory. Last time, we had 4%. 4% was free. The first time we launched this, now 97% is free. I like those odds. It's a lot better for me. Now, we're going to go ahead and stop this thing again by just typing STOP there. You want to stop it like this every time. Don't just click the X. Type STOP and hit enter. Then we will be able to press any key, so we'll just hit enter again. And now we're back. Our server is no longer running. Why, Nick? Because we need to allow our friends to join it. Right now, you could go join it if you wanted to using localhost, but we don't want that. We want to play with our friends. So to do that, you need to then go into Server Properties, which as you can see is right here. First, you're probably going to have to double click it, so it's going to be like this right here. It's going to be the open with thing. Now for me, Notepad's there. For you, you're probably going to have to click on more apps, scroll down until you find Notepad, but I've already done this to make sure it did work on Windows 10, so there you go. Notepad is now open with the server properties. Now, we want to scroll down until we find server IP right there. Now, what do we enter there? What do we do? Well, we need to go to the CMD, the command prompt, and get our local IP for our server IP. To do that, hit the Windows key, and then you want to type in CMD. Just the letters, CMD. Once you've done that, you'll see command prompt up here at the top. Right-click on it and run as administrator. Once you've got that open, you want to type in simply ipconfig, ipconfig, all one word, exactly how I've typed it there. Hit enter, and it will give you a bunch of information. Now, I'm going to take this information so we don't have to blur this or black this out the entire video. All I'm going to do is copy the two things we need over here into this text document. Well, the first one is our IPv4 address, which you can see right here is 192.168.1.181. And our default gateway, which is 192.168.1.1. And your default gateway, by the way, is right there. So IPv4 address, copy that out. default gateway, copy that out. Now double check them, because if they're wrong, this will not work. So 192.168.168.1.181.1.181. Okay, IPv4 address, correct. Default gateway 192.168.1.1, and same thing is copied over there for the default gateway. We are good to go. Now we can close out of the command prompt because we don't need that anymore, as long as you keep your notepad file up with these two in it. You could have just kept the command prompt up, but again, I didn't want to have to black that out the entire video. Alright, so come over here to these server properties. We want to now copy the IPv4 address to where it says server IP right here. So go ahead, copy it, and paste it. Now for me, this is 192.168.1.181. For you, it's probably not that. It's probably something completely different, but that is perfectly a-okay. Doesn't matter what it is, copy it over there and it will be correct. So let's go ahead and click File and Save, and there you go. Now, as long as, by the way, when I say it doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter if it's what mine is. Make sure it is what it was in the command prompt, because if it's not, it will not work. Nevertheless, copy what you saw in the command prompt for your IPv4 address to where it says server IP, and now you're good to go. Make sure you save, and then close out of it. Once we've done this, we can go ahead and do the part that really scares people, and that's port forwarding. But it's not too scary, people. It's really easy to do, and I've actually got a new website that will help you port forward no matter what server you are on. Now, how do we get to the place to log into our router anyway? To do that, you want to take your default gateway, which in my case is 192.168.1.1. You want to copy it, and you want to paste it into your web browser. Doesn't matter what browser it is. We can even use Microsoft's Edge, the new web browser. Doesn't matter. We can paste it in, and then boom, look, it takes us there. The same page as this. Same thing as if we paste it in over here on Google Chrome. It takes us to this page right here, because that is our default router login. Yours most likely, though, looks completely different from what we have right there, and that is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. You're good to go. Now, what do we enter here for our login information, Nick? I have no clue. Well, don't worry. You can come over here to the default routerpasswords.com or routerpasswords.com, which is linked down below. Go down there and find the kind of router you have. Now, a lot of people have Netgear routers, so we're going to go ahead and assume that you have a Netgear router, and go ahead and find it on this list. Right there it is, Netgear, find password, and it's going to open up a ton of different kinds of Netgear routers. For example, if you had the WNR 8400 or 8300 right here, as you can see, admin and password is what that is. You literally type in to the top box, admin, right? So admin and password would how that worked. However, for some people, it might say none. What does none mean? Don't put anything there. That's what none means. So if it's got that, don't put anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just find your router model and then find the model number and then enter it in over here. If that doesn't work, contact whoever set up your Wi-Fi in your house, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your spouse, your whatever. Find them, contact them. They'll be able to most likely tell you this. If they're any good at networking, they will remember that information. Now, I'm going to go ahead and log in here, and then we'll talk about this website so you can port forward no matter what router you have, and then we'll get going. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump get here, enter my information, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So now that I've got my info entered here, we can go ahead and click sign in, and it will log into my router, and it will look exactly like this for you. Most likely, though, it'll look completely different, but don't worry. I said I had a solution, and I do, and it's linked down below. It is setuprouter.com. All we got to do here is find the kind of router we have. We'll assume we still have a Netgear, right? Because that's what we use for the router password. So we're going to say we have a Netgear. We're also going to say we have a WNR, WNR 4000? Sure. From there, now you might be like, Nick, I don't see anything about port forwarding here. Don't freak out. Don't worry, man. Calm yourself. You click on all screenshots, and then click on port forwarding. Right here, it's going to show you where it's located in your router. As you can see, for this router, it is under Advanced and then Port Forwarding. For you, it might be Advanced and Port Forwarding, or Advanced and Advanced again. That's what it was in my old Netgear router. It was Advanced, and then it was Advanced one more time, and there was Port Forwarding. But somewhere in your router, you're going to find Port Forwarding or Apps and Gaming. One of the two. For me, I go over here and actually go into Security, and then I go into Apps and Gaming, and then I go into single port forwarding. Now, as you can see, I've already done this. So we're going to delete it, and we're going to add a new single port forwarded. For you, it might be add a new port forward, or port forward / port trigger. Add a new, add, plus. I don't know what it's going to be, but figure out how to add one. Click on it. Once you've done that, you're going to have a place to enter a name or a ID or something like that. For me, I'm just going to name it Minecraft server. It doesn't even matter what that is. However, what does matter is that every option for a port, whatever it is, whether it's port 1, port 2, external port, internal port, whether it's, you know, whatever it says. What does it say over here for them? Let's see. External start port, external end port. Doesn't matter what it says. Enter 25565. And then again, 25565. Just like that. Make sure those are correct. Also, you wanted to go with a protocol here. For me, it says protocol. For you, it might say, let's see here. Does it say it? It doesn't seem to say it right there. But service name. For you, it might say service name. Whatever it says. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Whatever it does, you want to do both or TCP/UDP. If you don't have TCP/UDP or both, guess what you want to do? You want to do this twice. You want to create it once for TCP, add a new single port forward, then do it all over again, exact same information, except you want to do UDP as well, right? So it would be TCP, come on, and then UDP. Or if you have both or TCP/UDP, do that. Now, one more thing, and we are done port forwarding. Woohoo! What is it? Well, it's simple. It's our IPv4 address. Yet again, it comes back up everywhere. And right here it is, guys. IPv4 address, we want to take that and enter it right here. So as you can see, 192.168. Cool. Already got that entered for us. Then we want to do .1. And then we want to do .181 for me. 181. For you, it might be something completely different, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. You're good to go even still. Now, we just simply click save. Confirm. Whatever it is for you. And then for me, it is apply. And then okay. And we are good to go. We are done. We have accomplished what we set out to accomplish, and that was port forwarding. Guess what, guys? We can now minimize this, start our server, right, using that start server button there. And actually, no, not that one. My apologies. My apologies. I messed up. This start server right here. The reason we don't want to use this one and we want to use this one, even though they're both starting the server and you could join it either way, is this one uses more RAM than this one. This one only uses 250 megabytes of RAM, I believe. Whereas this one, for us, is using 4 gigabytes. For you, could be using 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can make it even more than that if you wanted. Don't do that. Nonetheless, go ahead and open that, and it will go through, start the server, then open this box. And as you can see, we are using a lot more RAM because only, 3% is used. Now, let's go ahead and open up Minecraft, and I'll show you how to join this yourself using your local IP, and then I'll show you what you need to give your friends to join it and how you can test it yourself. So let's go ahead and do that. So, as you can see, opening Minecraft right there, 1.8.8, just for proof, if you needed it. And we can go ahead and jump into multiplayer, direct connect to our IPv4 address. It just keeps coming up, guys. It's everywhere. So as you can see, IPv4 address here, 192.168.1.1.181. Join server, and it will then join in here. And now if we pull this up, we'll actually be able to see my name right there in the game. Now, we can go ahead and opt me right now from me joining off my non-public IP. Wow, that freaking biome there. Look at that freaking ocean. What is it? Ocean? I don't even know. Like ocean dungeon. I'm so out of it. Anyway, let's go ahead and opt myself. To do that, you want to come over here and type OP and then your username. For me, it's Nix Games. For you, it might be Minecrafter732. I don't know. Whatever it is, OP space Nix Games. Hit enter, and it will say opt. And now in game, we can do like / game mode C for game mode creative. For example, we can fly. But yeah, there is that. Now, how do your friends join it? Well, let's go ahead and disconnect, and I'll show you. Go back to your browser. No more port forwarding or anything like that. Calm yourself. All you've got to do is type in 2 letters to google.com. What are those 2 letters, you ask? Not Google Analytics. You can tell what I go to more. Anyway, once you're here, all you got to do is type in 2 letters. IP. Boom. IP, just like that. IP. Boom. Done. For you, it's a black box. For me, it shows my public IP address. You know, I said you don't want to give your public IP address out to everybody. I'm not going to give it out to everybody. That sucker's blacked out. Now let's go ahead, highlight it, Control C, right click, copy, doesn't matter what it is, and go back into Minecraft, direct connect yet again, and then we just want to paste that in there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open this back up, and we can go ahead and join the server. Once we've joined the server, you'll see it's the exact same server, and yet again, we do show up right over there, and you now have a Minecraft 1.8.8 server up and running in Windows 10. It is incredible. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Check out nixgames.com/apex if you don't want to constantly be using your own computer's resources. If you want a server that's up all the time, no matter what, and you want one that's not based off your own public IP, but an IP that you can give to anybody in the world. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Nix Games. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for awesome Minecraft videos every single day of the week. Also, if you have any problems, check out the FAQ that is in the description down below. It's an updated FAQ that I've kept rolling through all of the MC versions. I edit it every time a new version comes out to make sure it's the most up-to-date and relevant for you guys. But anyway, thanks so much. I'm Nix Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Bye! Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And here's some videos you guys might want to go check out. Down that we've got how to install custom maps in Minecraft 1.8.8. Now that you've got an awesome server, why not get an awesome custom map? That video shows you exactly how to do it. And down the other we've got how to get texture packs in Minecraft 1.8.8. That video lets you get texture packs so you can have an awesome server with awesome texture packs. Go check it out. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Nix Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace. And here's some videos you guys might want to go check out. Down that we've got how to install custom maps in Minecraft 1.8.8. Now that you've got an awesome server, why not get an awesome custom map? That video shows you exactly how to do it. And down the other we've got how to get texture packs in Minecraft 1.8.8. That video lets you get texture packs so you can have an awesome server with awesome texture packs. Go check it out. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Nix Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace.